Pickleball Recreation Center, where once again, tonight, the superstars of the XWW Xtreme World Wrestling Federation bring to you the first super show of the year, Lethal Lottery!
That's right, you heard it, folks. Lethal Lottery 2009.
You know we go hard, leave them down for the count. Haters don't want it cause they know what we about. You know we go hard, leave them down for the count. Haters don't want it cause they know what we about. You know we go hard, leave them down for the count. Haters don't want it cause they know what we about. You know we go hard, leave them down for the count. Haters don't want it cause they know what we about. Bitch, you know I go hard, I do it every day. I'm coming for the money, better get up out the way. I'm coming with my team, you know we got the green. And if you didn't know, it be Money ENT. And on the 16th, we coming for your green. Your ass up in the seat, and you're about to see me. Get up on stage, I'm acting like a pit. I got a lot of rage, and you know I'll rip the shit.
With that being said, it's time for the first match of the evening. The first tag team will be Jason Hardy and Toxic.
Jason Hardy and Toxic, two new XWW superstars here.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've never heard of them in my life. But we're about to find out who they are.
Best in XWW.
That's apparently who they are. Not even sure which one's Jason or Toxic.
I'd guess probably Toxic there in the mask. Jason Hardy maybe with the camo. Opening up our matchup here for Lethal Lottery 2009.
And their opponents coming to the ring first is the #1 contender to the XWW Championship. Is from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Star Monster!
An XWW #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, the Stinger, Luke Monsinger.
It's a pretty tough little first match to come with. Two no-names now in XWW trying to make an up-and-coming, and Jason and Toxic gonna face the #1 contender for the XWW title, Luke Monsinger.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's right, Luke Monsinger is the #1 contender for the world title. And he must coincide with the world champion Jason Quick tonight. They must tag team together in hopes to capture the first ever XWW Lethal Lottery champion.
I'm still baffled about who drew this out of a hat for the match.
Well, it's probably a tough bet for two new competitors joining XWW, but nevertheless, it's a great opener.
At least Jason Hardy has one thing going for him, wearing all that camo that might not see.
And that's right, folks, your XWW World Heavyweight Champion getting ready to come out here and tag up with our #1 contender, Luke Monsinger. What do you think, Joe Gentry? You think these two are going to actually coincide together and work as a team?
Really, I really don't see their tag team having an effect on each other, but I wouldn't mind seeing both of them just wail on each other right here in the match.
And there he is. There's that precious belt that Luke's got his eyes on, and then many of the other XWW superstars. Jason Quick from Bronx, New York, here representing an XWW Lethal Lottery. We're live here, folks. Charlotte, North Carolina, Albemarle Road Rec Center, Lethal Lottery 2009.
Monsinger giving a little stare down. Oh, and here comes Jason Hardy and Toxic. Right out of the gate coming on him. Little clothesline, both duck. Oh, there's a super kick by Jason Quick.
Ooh, nice TKO. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, the newcomer Jason Hardy and Toxic's first matches in XWW is short-lived, to say the least.
Well, they made their presence known, and looks like Jason Quick and Luke Monsinger will advance.
It looks like they had no problems facing with each other either, tagging with each other.
Somebody might need to check on Toxic.
Need to check Toxic and Jason for a face.
We actually look like we might have a little controversy here in the ring. Could we have a little, what's going on? I think both men realizing that they must kind of settle the differences tonight to team up and capture, you know, this Lethal Lottery championships. And we're back, folks. Lethal Lottery 2009. What a interesting opening that was.
Interesting to say the least.
But we're going to go ahead and kick it up into our next matchup in this Lethal Lottery tournament. Coming out, folks, teaming up, drawn together, Cade Siddell and Chronic.
Definitely two people you do not want to take lightly. Cade Siddell, known for his fancy feet work, and Chronic, just a big powerhouse now here in XWW.
I was doing some research before this matchup, as these are two new XWW superstars here, kind of trying to make their presence known, working a few shows here. Chronic, mostly wrestling in South Carolina, making his presence known in North Carolina. Cade Siddell all over, from Japan to Tennessee to Texas, now making his presence known in Charlotte for XWW.
Well, definitely hoping the match will go a little bit further than our first.
These two men looking to team up here and take on some challengers in this XWW Lethal Lottery tournament to crown our first ever Lethal Lottery champions, folks. And what that means is they will be XWW Tag Champs.
First from Clarkson on Chris Lazarus.
And we've seen some pretty interesting promos from this individual here in XWW.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing him in action. I've heard what he has to say in his promos, which is, you know,
looks like Chronic's pretty excited to see him in action as well.
Kind of a different point of view been taken on everything, but I'm interested to see his ring work.
Here he is, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Chris Lazarus.
He's definitely got a twisted perspective on society and the world at large.
Unique look, nonetheless, but been wrestling for quite some time. I've actually heard of some matches where he's worked with Shane Helms, even Jeff Hardy himself.
Fans definitely upset about what Chris Lazarus does to his sign there.
Glad to have him in XWW. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Chris Lazarus, ladies and gentlemen, coming in here to XWW, trying to make his presence known by becoming a Lethal Lottery champion.
Hey, you never know.
He hails from Hollywood, California. He is
I was hoping to not have to call this guy's name, but it looks like he's going to compete here tonight. Money Enterprises representation, B-Money.
Well, definitely, but might be to the advantage, because you know wherever Money Enterprises is, they definitely have some backup. They definitely roll as a pack. They don't follow the rules, and that might be, hate to say it, but you know, might be to the advantage of Chris Lazarus and B-Money.
And just so you do know, folks out there, that our partners and team members here in this Lethal Lottery tournament have been picked at random. So you will see some wrestlers coincide and work together that they may not normally have before. And it could also end up the other way around, as two team members could end up fighting each other over what could be this entire night's winnings, which is our Lethal Lottery trophies, which came in hot off the trophy from the company we do work with here in XWW. We're excited to present those at the end of this show. Getting this match kicked off here nicely.
A little bit of a taunt going on between B-Money, Chris Lazarus, and Chronic and Cade. Running at the mouth going on in the ring. Oh, don't turn your back on him.
Rights and lefts from Chronic and Cade Siddell. Got both men in the ropes. Irish whip here. Reversed by Lazarus. B-Money shoots Chronic over, and Lazarus quickly jumping on the advantage of Cade Siddell. What's B-Money doing?
Down on the floor as B-Money is ascending the ropes. Oh, as a jawbreaker comes to Chris Lazarus. B-Money off the top. STO to Lazarus in the ring from Cade.
Amazing tag team action here, folks. Kicking things off. XWW doesn't do it any better than this.